Justin gets the rose. The next morning, we have no idea what's happening. There's 20 minutes left in the episode. We're like, what could possibly be going on?
Happened at 9:40.
Yeah,
I remember looking at my clock being like, something's going to happen here.
Yes. So the next morning, Andrew shows up before he leaves, and he sits down with Katie, and it's very, they're smiling. It's emotional, but he's like, the relationship that we had, I want to end it on a good note, smiles, have this not end like as sad as it did last night. Seem fine. He leaves again, walks out, hands her a note. Says, open this after I leave. He walks down. She takes 2 steps inside, opens it, and immediately she is distraught. Like,
seriously.
I've never seen someone, I wish I had a piece of paper. I want to take John's phone. She opened it. It's two lines. And she was like, like dropped it on the table.
I tell you, I walked out of the room for a second and I heard this and I was like, are they having sex? And I walked back in the room and they were both sobbing. I was like, oh no, this took a turn.
Sorry, Trent, I'll give you your phone back.
That's okay.
But she reads it and it was like, oh my God. And he wrote, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting. Smiley face. She drops the note.
You don't like the smiley face?
No, I mean,
a heart?
Yeah, I like the smiley face, but it's like, then he didn't stay.
Right.
Right.
And this was a big point of contention with what I saw on Twitter. Like, he didn't stay, even though he said, I'll be waiting if you change your mind. She changes her mind, sort of, and says, do you want to stay? Do you want to leave? And he says, no. What I think he maybe should have done is given her the envelope and then said,
envelope.
Did I say that wrong?
No, that was fancy.
Oh,
What do you say? Envelope?
Yeah.
Or envelope?
Envelope.
I say envelope as well.
Yeah. Oh, I say envelope.
I'm not sure which one I say, but I definitely went with
What do you say?
envelope.
You say envelope.
You just said it, and you said envelope.
Do you say aunt instead of aunt?
Aunt.
Yeah, aunt.
That makes sense.
I say aunt, though.
Oh, okay.
I think
your theories thrown out the window.
Ask me tomorrow, and I bet I'd say envelope. Envelope, that just came out for some reason. But he could have said, open this envelope.
Yeah.
If things don't work out.
Right.
Don't open it as soon as I walk up.
You can't give a girl that kind of time bomb. No way.
I'm opening it even faster than Katie did last night.
Right. No, but it would have made more sense with his logic.
If the front of the envelope said, open if this doesn't work out.
It's like
ripping it open.
It's like a fire extinguisher. Break if there's a fire.
Guess what? It didn't work out.
No, I understand that I would open it fast too, but it would make more sense with his decision that he made last night.
I really think that he made up his mind. He had a whole night to think about it. It was like, I'm going home. She did not pick me. And I think he thought the note would be like a really sweet way to say, like, I think we had a great connection, would love to, see each other on the outside, even if it's not like I'll be waiting is very misleading because it's like, you're not going to date anyone. It's like, I'll be waiting for you.
That whole thing came off as like, I don't know if I believe that was all real.
Yeah,
it seemed so rom-com, like running down the hallway. He turns around like slowly, like, what?
Yeah, she's like, where'd he go? She can't find him down the staircase.
In his arms. They're probably like, Andrew, slow down. Like,
and so she really does give him like if you could stay, like, he doesn't want to. And that I very much understand. The note is confusing because why leave the note if, you're not trying to make things work. But he got his ass sent home. It's been who knows how many hours, probably 12 hours. Like, it's like, okay, she's second guessing it, but I don't want to be like the fifth choice.
That I get. That I do understand totally. Yeah. Him saying no, if given that situation, him saying no makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, because if you agree to come back, you know that you are in fifth place in her mind right now. Like, you are, like, she wants you there, but if she had to pick 4 others, you wouldn't be on the list.
How did she pick Justin?
I have no idea.
How?
No idea.
Because I think even if
Justin,
let's say, and he seems like a nice guy.
He seems so nice.
He does.
He's given us tons of comedic moments with the facial expressions and everything, but that's all we know about him.
But let's be real. If Andrew decides to come back, he's 4th place at worst. Like,
yes, Blake, Greg, and Michael are all ahead of them. Justin
Right.
and Andrew.
Right, so at this point, it's like, why
Yeah,
even stay?
exactly.
Well,
He knows he's going. Like, he knew it wasn't.
She even said like, oh, do you want to see like if you can stay for a little longer? She
Right.
didn't even be like,
And it wasn't even like
yeah, a
one,
little longer. Like,
Right.
oh, I'll send you home next week.
It wasn't
how
even
about
like
that?
one rose. She had the opportunity to give Andrew the group date rose, and she didn't. And she didn't give him the rose in the rose
she
ceremony.
didn't like Andrew. She only liked the note. Let's just be
Yeah.
honest.
she did like Andrew,
I think
though.
she did.
Okay,
like
she
Andrew.
did like Andrew, but she liked Andrew way more when
Yeah.
he left her that note.
Thinking about where where their relationship was in comparison to the other guys, I think he's not fourth. I'd say he's 2 behind, maybe behind Greg.
Yeah, we saw a ton of their relationship, their conversations, actually talking about
Like some very
the
serious
real
stuff.
life, 100%, and very real life stuff, which makes me think that like after Katie sent him home, producers were like, we're gonna give Andrew the fucking best edit on planet Earth, and hopefully he's our next Bachelor. You know,
And because nobody, I agree with
you got a
that.
phenomenal edit.
Oh, it was so good. But like nobody thinks that Michael's actually going to win this season.
No,
No, I don't think so.
I don't think Michael's
because I
gonna
don't
win
think
this
that's what
season.
Katie really wants. She likes
To me, it's
Michael,
gotta be Greg
but
or
I don't-
Blake.
Yeah, I think it's Greg or Blake.
and I think Greg
I
and
forgot
Blake are like 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
I almost
So
think
that's
that-
why I think this is not going to end well for Katie.
I think that Greg.
Break.
I think that Greg heads out and she's with Blake.
Yeah, I'm nervous about Blake though too. I don't know, because Blake, like, he says he'll get there and it's like happening, the falling in love, but he's just not there yet. But Katie
at
and
this
Blake,
point,
to be
I see
honest,
it-
make the most sense
Yeah,
to me
I
in
see
real
it
life.
way more.
Yeah, I agree.
I see Blake and Katie way more than I see Greg and Katie because,
Yeah.
like we said, we're not really getting anything from Greg. But I
Yeah.
feel like we are getting stuff from Blake. Like,
Yeah.
at least Blake is being honest and we can, like, kind of feel something from him.
Yeah.
I don't really think we're feeling anything from Greg.
Like, she really, I think, should pick Blake. I would think it was amazing if they're like currently right now just like sitting on the couch together, both like tweeting about the show.
Right, yeah.
You know,
That would be
like it
unreal.
would be very on brand for the two of them.
Yeah.
It's just like the weirdness of Katie like describing how she felt like after the season, that it was like, ooh, did this end well or not well? I can't really tell.
I keep bringing that
Yeah,
up
yeah.
about on our show, she was like, "Yeah, I'm happy," and it was
Yeah.
like, "Are you?" And then on Nick Viall's podcast, Nikki V, I don't even know why I said his full
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
You guys know it's Nikki V. She said that she did get her heart broken on this show.
Yeah.
So I think that only means
Yeah.
that somebody ends up not wanting to be with her.
I could also see Katie like talking about one of the guys leaving being like heartbreaking for her.
Well, then that's just stupid because that's not a real heartbreak.
Yeah. I know. I agree with you,
Yeah.
but I could see Katie saying that. So
It's like when Matt James said Tyler like fell for one of the girls, and it was like
yeah,
or fell for
fake
someone,
out.
and it was a
Fake
fake
out.
thing.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that we're not going to have a final 3 of Blake, Greg, and Andrew.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I really thought that was it. Shocking. So we're going into hometowns with Blake, Greg, Michael, and Justin.
Justin.
Hopefully we learn some more about Justin when his family
It would make
shows
more
up.
sense if it was Aaron.
Yeah, literally. Or Trey.
Anybody.
Hunter even. I would
Hunter,
Thomas. Like, so
These are people I know.
yeah. So we're going into hometowns. We'll see what happens. I feel super clueless. I really have no idea. Not quite sure the format next week because there is going to be hometowns and men tell all.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know if
teaser was
it's one
confusing.
night, 2 nights, half of one night.
There's
each. I don't
no
know.
rhyme or reason anymore.
No.
To when these air, what weeks,
Yeah,
what
I just show
days.
up Monday at 8 p.m. and see where the night takes me.
Right, hopefully it's on.
That's it. So
Emily Moynes.
Emily Moynes, baby.
Emily, let's just end this by giving a round of applause for Emily.
I'm so excited.
We
for
love you,
Emily
babes.
Moynes, and fingers crossed Trent shows up as Blake's stepdad in the
Please.
episode.
It could
next week.
happen.